Hi and welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name's Emma, this is Destination FBA and I sell on Amazon via the Amazon FBA program. So I upload regular videos via this channel. I've got a great Facebook community as well. So if you're new to sell on Amazon, these videos, that Facebook group could really help you. So there's lots of general how-to videos and posts. This will teach you all the basics. And then there's videos that go into things in a lot more depth as well. Now, a lot of these things are things I've learned along my own journey, things I've picked up along the way. So if there is anything specific you're after, you can't find it on this channel, you can't find it in the Facebook group, please do let me know and I'll do my very best to help you out. So in today's video, I want to take a look at who's got the buy box. Now, if you're relatively new to Amazon, you've probably heard the word buy box mentioned quite a lot. You maybe don't yet know what it means. Now, it's vital you understand what this is, what it does, if you want to be able to compete with others, if you want to be able to make those sales. So I'm just going to briefly go through this now, explain it all to you. So on a lot of selling platforms like eBay, Facebook Marketplace, you create a new listing for every single item you want to sell. This then gets uploaded to the server and you get added to a huge list of potentially hundreds of other people selling the exact same product. Now, Amazon works very differently and there should only be one listing per product. Now, this is mentioned in Amazon's terms and conditions. Some do fall through the net, but there should only be one product listing for each individual ASIN. So this just means if there's multiple sellers, they all want to sell the same product, they will all be listed under that same listing. Now from here, Amazon needs to determine who's going to hold the buy box, getting the majority of those sales. So the buy box is that little yellow box on the right hand side of the product page that just says buy now or add to basket. So when a customer clicks that button, it will add your stock directly to their basket, assuming you're the one that's holding the buy box at the time. Now this is just going to give you a huge advantage over all those sellers and get you the majority of those sales. So any one seller can hold that buy box at any one time, but the buy box can rotate depending on a number of different things. So taking hold of and keeping hold of that buy box can make all the difference to those sales. So firstly, to have a chance of winning that buy box, you must have a professional selling account. So if you're currently running on an individual account, you need to look at getting this upgraded. Now there's definitely benefits to this and you'll be able to engage so many more categories as well. So to be eligible, you must have available items in stock and your items must be new. Now, buy box factors also include things like your order defect rate, the length of time you've been selling on Amazon, and your performance metrics. So you're going to have to work on keeping that account as healthy as you possibly can. Now, more importantly though, you're going to need to be competitively priced. So keep an eye on your pricing, keep an eye on your competitors' pricing, make any adjustments if needs be. Now, generally speaking, those that are priced lower, those that are selling via FBA, have more chance of taking control of that buy box. Now, when it comes to analysing our deals, it's really important we know what's happening with that buy box, what's happened with it in the past as well. So does Amazon currently hold it? If they do, is there any evidence of them sharing it? So we can see this really easily within the Buy Box Pro Alert section just here. And we can see that this particular item is shown as orange. So if we hover over the buy box analysis, it says Amazon have shared the buy box on occasion during the last 90 days, although not as regularly as third-party sellers would prefer. So if I was to buy this item, I'd want a lot more detail first before I committed to it. So if we just scroll all the way down to the bottom, we can take a look at the buy box statistics in a lot more detail. So that's this section just here. So we've got the choice of looking at the data for the past 30 days, or we can look at 90 days, 180 days, or 365 days. Now, I'm more interested in what's happened in the last 90 days, so I'm just going to click this here. Now we can see straight away that we've got a breakdown of who's held the buy box, what percentage of the buy box they've held, and whether they're an FBA seller. Now this just helps give us a really strong indication of how that buy box is moving, what percentage Amazon is actually given to others. Now on this particular item, it's not very much. Amazon have held 88% of that buy box over the past 90 days. Now if we just scroll back up slightly to the historical data charts, this section just here, we can see whether Amazon are actually on the listing. So this orange bar along the bottom indicates that Amazon does currently have this item in stock. So if we just click 365 days at the bottom, and we can see that this has been the case since April of this year. Now if we were to jump on this listing, I think we could really struggle to compete with Amazon, and if we did manage to make any sales, they're likely to be very slow. Now if that IP alert is shown as red, Amazon have total control, there's no evidence of them ever sharing it, you may want to stay away from it altogether. Now whilst you can make sales away from the buy box, these are very few and far between. Now just be careful when it comes to analysing, there's so many things you need to look at to prevent those bad buys. It's pointless buying an item if it's just not going to sell. So I hope that's just helped give you a bit more of an idea of the buy box, things you need to look out for. So if it's green, you should be fine, the buy box is being shared. If it's orange, you need to look at those statistics in a little bit more detail. And if it's red, you probably want to stay well away. So that is all for today. Thank you as always for watching. Please do click that subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this. Click that like button as well, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next video.